Hello, Manchester United fans. I welcome you all back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And as usual, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and let's get you gisted on everything circulating around Manchester. Yes. So in today's video, we are going to look at the next manager. Is Erik Ten Hag is to leave Old Trafford. Now we have been able to put up some 9 contenders for the job if Erik Ten Hag is to be sacked. Now, if you have any questions about these 9 contenders, let me know in the comment section who you think is the best person to replace Erik Ten Hag. Alright, so despite Erik Ten Hag facing challenges at Manchester United, the list of potential replacements suggests that the Dutchman's position may not be as precarious as it seems. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive straight into the contenders if Erik Ten Hag's tenure at Manchester United is cut short. Alright, so the first person we are looking out for is Zinedine Zidane, the former Real Madrid player and boss. After winning the treble with Real Madrid, decided to go off for 2 years and has been without a job for 3 years. Now he is actually the top target for teams like Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester United. So the way Manchester United puts up their games, let me put it this way, the allure of Manchester United is questionable because Zinedine Zidane, when asked if he would take up the Manchester United role, he said never say never, but he has his own style. He said his playing style is different, his managerial style is different, his language is also a problem for him. So if he is to take up the nod, then all these things would have to come into place. Now, do you think Zinedine Zidane will turn Manchester United fortunes around? Let us know in the comment section. Alright, so the second person we move on to is Graham Potter, the former Brighton and Chelsea boss. So as for Graham Potter, he's actually an unexpected but a potential candidate because after his challenging stint at Stamford Bridge, he needs to rebuild his credentials as a top manager once again. During his time at Brighton, he was so phenomenal. He was so fantastic. Even when he took over at Chelsea, his first few games were so fantastic. And we all thought that he was the man to take Chelsea to the next level. So, however, the prospect of United's dressing room responding to Potter's leadership remains so uncertain, as in if players are going to stick to Potter's style of football, it remains questionable. But notwithstanding, Graham Potter is a fine manager that we are all looking that if he's to take a nod, probably could turn things around. As a United fan, my major problem is to make sure that United are back to winning trophies and winning titles. Yes, that is my problem. If as a United personnel or United fan, just winning trophies is my major goal. So if Graham Potter can come and do the job, I don't have a problem at all. So guys, do you think Graham Potter is also capable of replacing Erik Ten Hag? Let me know in the comment section. Now we move on to the third person, who is Julian Nagelsmann. Now this man is actually my favorite, my very favorite coach, because he's a type of coach that I don't know, but everything seems to work well around him. Yet I remember when he brought up RB Leipzig was no team into that of the Bayern Munich Bundesliga teams, but he was able to rejuvenate the team, bring them into top 4 and compete with the likes of Bayern Munich and major teams in Europe. Now, this is the kind of coach that when I think United we should get, it would help us a lot. And Trust me, he's a German coach, so you know what German coaches are made up of. So the 36-year-old might be a future candidate because he's actually signed for the German national team. So I think for the Euros, so probably maybe after the Euros, he will look to find himself a new club and then manage. He's a top. Looking at his age, as in 36-year-old, he's a top coach. And if United could secure his services, I think United will have a lot to put on the table. And he's also going to come in with his new style and German tactics, and we will see United in the battlefield, competing for major trophies, especially the Champions League, and also the Premier League. So, guys, do you also think that Julian Nagelsmann is the right man for Manchester United? Let me also know in the comment section. All right, so the next on our list is Ruben Amorim. Now, Ruben Amorim has actually been creating spotlight into Europe when he took over Sporting Lisbon. So he was actually mentioned as a candidate by the Times newspaper. So while Manchester United denying these claims, the 38-year-old willingness to listen if Erik Ten Hag is sacked makes him an intriguing prospect for the managerial position. He's actually making stints with Sporting Lisbon. Yes, he's making things look easy for Sporting Lisbon this time, despite the fact that Benfica and Porto are not actually making waves. But Sporting Lisbon is actually a hard nut to crack this season. So he's also in the top spot, or he's also contending if Erik Ten Hag is sacked. Do you think he'll be the right man to turn Old Trafford around? Let me know in the comment section. All right, so the next on our list is Roberto De Zerbi, Brighton's main man, Brighton's manager. So Roberto De Zerbi is credited with improving Brighton, could be a dream candidate for fans. So however, his move to Manchester United will be substantial risk considering the challenges faced by managers transitioning from well-run clubs to high-pressure environment. Now, that's one problem with coaches like that. Coaches who are able to improve an upcoming team when they are given a huge task or the kind of environment. When you come to Manchester United, we believe that Manchester United is not a team that you are now coming to build, or no, it's an already established team. So when you're coming, there's a lot of pressure on you. So you are not coming to delay. You're given a time frame of maybe 3 years, or probably majority 3 years to turn things around. If you're not able to do that, then you find your way out of the club. So looking at the likes of Graham Potter and that of Roberto De Zerbi, well, it's going to be very difficult for them because they would have to build their own system, and if is not taking that period of 3 years might not favor them, and things might not go the way they want. Eventually they are going to get sacked. So let's jump away from that and let's look into that of the next manager, Hansi Flick. Now, Hansi Flick, recently released by Germany, boasts a successful stint at Bayern Munich. His impressive record and experience makes him an excellent candidate for Manchester United, offering a potential solution to the current managerial concerns. As for me, if you ask me about Hansi Flick, I would say he's nowhere close to that of Manchester United managerial job. Bayern Munich is already a top candidate when it comes to European football and also Bundesliga. So he being the Bayern Munich were already winning. Without him, Bayern Munich is already winning. But a team that is struggling, Manchester United, securing someone like Hansi Flick who has a low record when it comes to European football, to me, I don't think he fit into that particular shoes. Next on our list is Michael Carrick. Now, club legend Michael Carrick emerges as an unconventional option, yet having ventured into championship management. Carrick's potential leap to the helm Old Trafford raises questions and eyebrows about the feasibility of recruiting from the middle of the championship. Now, Michael Carrick worked with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer during his time at Manchester United, so he was able to prove that he could do the job when Ole was sacked. He managed to pull some few wins, but they thought, okay, we need a more better coach, and decided to part ways with him and went in for Erik Ten Hag. But that notwithstanding, he's been doing well with the championship side called Middlesbrough, and if United are looking to work with him, probably he could turn things around as a legend. Do you think he deserves the job? Let me know in the comment section. So next on our list is Antonio Conte. Now, a moody tenor at Spurs prompts speculation about Antonio Conte's return to Serie A. So the 56-year-old's reluctance to deal with the challenges at Old Trafford make him an unlikely choice for Manchester United. Now, you all know Conte's tenor at Manchester United, at Chelsea was not a favourable one. That of Spurs also was not a favourable one, and eventually he got sacked. And looking at all the things that went on around him, I'm not sure he's looking to return to England. Trust me, probably he's going to find himself a job outside England, maybe Italy. I'm sure Serie A yet. So as for me, I'm not sure he's going to make the Manchester United top scorer. So the next on our list is Julian Lopetegui. Now, Julian Lopetegui, the experience with Real Madrid in the Premier League presents a mixed track record. While his Wolves spell showed competence, the permanent role at Manchester United might be a leap. As for Julian Lopetegui, the Sevilla boss, I don't think so. I don't want to talk much about him, okay? Because his record hasn't propelled Manchester United to go in for him. I don't think so. I honestly do not think so. Yes. So, guys, these are my major top contenders for the managerial job at Manchester United. That is, if Erik Ten Hag is going to be sacked. Now, let's divert a little bit into this contender. Now, if you look at the likes of Graham Potter and Roberto De Zerbi and the likes, you could also recall that Ten Hag can compete with some of these managers. Yes, he can compete with some of these managers. So it will not be so surprising that Ten Hag could still replace, could still maintain his job. Now, with United itself, there's a whole lot of drama around the club, and that has actually affected the likes of results at Old Trafford, with the likes of injuries, with the likes of the Glazers and players, manager handling players like Rashford and that of Sancho, character-wise, disrespect. There's a whole lot going on at Old Trafford right now. So a lot are not blaming it on Erik Ten Hag, but the situation at Manchester United is so chaos that if God is not taken and Erik Ten Hag is sacked, whoever is coming in might still not get the club running